high-jumping island assassin that can leap 6 feet out of water versus a 1,000-pound swamp bulldozer with the strongest bite on Earth. Two ancient predators, but they couldn't be more different. Which one's actually more dangerous? Who wins when Cuba's most agile crocodile meets America's armored giant? I'm Patrick from Speculative Science, and today we're breaking down the ultimate David vs. Goliath battle, Cuban Crocodile versus American Alligator. We'll compare their explosive power, lightning agility, crushing force, and survival skills. Plus, 3 epic scenarios to see who dominates when the island athlete faces the mainland monster. This is going to shatter everything you think you know about crocodilians. Meet the ancient enemies, the Cuban crocodile, the island genius. Meet Crocodylus rhombifer, Cuba's endangered mastermind. Only 7 to 8 feet long and 180 pounds, but don't let that fool you. This is the most terrestrial crocodile on Earth, with longer legs built for galloping and explosive leaps up to 6 feet high. Found only in Cuba's Zapata swamp, there are fewer than 4,000 left in the wild. But here's the fascinating part. It didn't choose to be this athletic and smart. It was forced to evolve this way. Trapped on an isolated island with limited resources, it couldn't just rely on massive size like other crocodilians. It had to get clever. It had to become an acrobat. It had to learn teamwork. This intense evolutionary pressure forged it into what scientists now recognize as the most intelligent crocodile species on Earth. The American alligator, the swamp bulldozer. Now meet alligator mississippiensis, the southeastern United States living tank. Up to 15 feet long, weighing 1,000 pounds, this prehistoric powerhouse dominates every waterway from Florida to Texas. With over 5 million in the wild, they're a conservation success story. Here's what makes it terrifying. That massive U-shaped snout delivers a crushing 2,125 pounds per square inch. That's one of the most powerful bites in North America, easily strong enough to snap turtle shells like potato chips and crush deer bones to powder. When this thing death rolls, game over. Key differences revealed. These aren't just different species. They're completely different evolutionary strategies. Size. Cuban Croc equals 7 to 8 feet, 180 pounds. American Alligator equals 15 feet, 1,000 pounds. Build. Cuban Croc equals long legs. Athletic frame. Alligator equals stocky, armored tank. Habitat. Cuban Croc equals freshwater swamps. Endangered. Alligator equals widespread wetlands. Special skills. Cuban Croc equals high jumps and land sprints. Alligator equals bone-crushing bite and swimming power. Behavior. Cuban Croc equals pack hunter, highly aggressive. Alligator equals solitary ambusher. The 4 battle rounds. Round 1, land speed and agility. The Cuban crocodile's secret weapon is its incredible terrestrial ability. Those long, powerful legs can gallop at 11 miles per hour across land and launch at 6 feet vertically, higher than a basketball hoop. It's the only crocodilian that actively hunts on land. The American alligator, built for water, not land. It can burst 20 miles per hour for short distances, but quickly exhaust. That 1,000-pound body wasn't designed for marathon running. Winner, Cuban crocodile. Land agility is no contest. Round 2, bite force and jaw power. Here's where the tables turn completely. The alligator's massive U-shaped jaw delivers a devastating 2,125 pounds per square inch, one of the most powerful bites in North America. That broad snout spreads crushing force perfectly across turtle shells and bones. The Cuban crocodile's narrow V-shaped jaw delivers around 1,000 psi, still lethal, but focused on quick strikes rather than sustained crushing. Winner, American alligator. The bite force difference is still massive. Round 3, swimming and water combat. Both are excellent swimmers, but their styles differ completely. The alligator's massive tail and 1,000-pound bulk make it an underwater missile, perfect for explosive ambush attacks from below. The Cuban crocodile is nimbler in water, using quick strikes and pack hunting tactics. But in a direct underwater wrestling match, mass matters. Winner, American alligator. Sheer size dominates aquatic combat. Round 4, intelligence and survival strategy. This is where the Cuban crocodile absolutely dominates. They're scientifically recognized as the most intelligent crocodilian species on Earth. In captivity, they display cooperative hunting behavior, working together to herd prey, something almost unheard of in other crocodiles. They can be taught complex tricks and commands, showing problem-solving abilities that amaze researchers. Why are they so smart? Their isolated Cuban habitat with limited resources meant solitary hunting wasn't always enough to survive, so they evolved incredible intelligence and teamwork, pack hunting strategies that no other crocodile species uses. It's survival through brain power. American alligators are intelligent too. They use tools, communicate with complex vocalizations, and show problem-solving skills, but they're primarily solitary hunters in resource-rich environments, so they didn't face the same evolutionary pressure to develop advanced social intelligence. Winner: Cuban Crocodile. Superior intelligence forged by evolutionary necessity. Final score: Alligator 2, Cuban Crocodile 2. The ultimate verdict. It's a dead tie in rounds, but here's the reality check. In a one-on-one encounter, size trumps everything else. The American Alligator's 1,000-pound advantage is just too overwhelming. That 2,125 psi bite could crush the Cuban Crocodile's spine in seconds. Even the Cuban's superior agility can't overcome a 5 times weight disadvantage. But here's the twist. The Cuban Crocodile's intelligence means it would never fight fair. In the wild, they'd use pack tactics, environmental advantages, and hit-and-run strategies to avoid direct confrontation. The scientific truth: the alligator wins in brute force combat, but the Cuban crocodile wins in adaptation and survival strategy. Overall, winner: American alligator in raw power, but Cuban crocodile in evolutionary innovation. Two incredible predators representing completely different survival strategies. The American alligator perfected the bigger is better approach with overwhelming force. The Cuban crocodile chose intelligence, agility, and teamwork over size. Both are evolutionary masterpieces facing real threats. The Cuban crocodile from extinction, the alligator from habitat loss. Understanding their differences helps us protect these living dinosaurs. What other David versus Goliath animal battles are you curious about? Honey badger versus leopard? Mantis shrimp versus octopus? Drop your suggestions and smash that subscribe for more speculative science. Remember, in nature there are no losers, only different ways to win.